This is part 2 of the video about active release technique. I'm going to show you how chiropractic and ART combined is kind of like getting a massage, physical therapy, chiropractic, all in one treatment. Everybody has scar tissue. Most people believe that they have to have a surgery or a traumatic injury to have scar tissue, but that's not the case. Scar tissue forms any type of muscle is overused. It can be from poor posture, the way you sleep at night. It can be using a mouse at a computer all day. Any of that kind of stuff can lead to scar tissue. All muscle fibers are in the same direction. What happens over time is all these muscles get overused. When they get overused, they get weak. When they get weak, they get a little tear in them. When that happens, this muscle right here gets a little tear. Now that little tear is there, the body can sense that there's something wrong because now the muscle is weakened. And when it's weakened, the body wants to repair that, get it strong again. In order to do that, it walls off that area and produces scar tissue. Unfortunately, it's not efficient enough. Just put a little piece like that, connect that. It's going to wall off this area and put down scar tissue every direction. So it's going to be cross grain, it's going to be in and out, it's going to be from vertical, all the different directions it can be, scar tissue is going to be in there. So now this muscle is no longer full length. Doesn't have the ability to pull apart and stretch like it should, like a rubber band. It loses its strength. Because of this, it gets short and short. And if this happens, now this muscle is not working right. Some other muscle has to make up for it. So now you're bringing in another muscle to make up for the lack of this function of this one. Makes the problem bigger, tougher to treat. Not only that, but every muscle has another muscle next to it. They're all layered. So now you add in the muscle that's coming in this direction. If you crisscross them this way, now they're stuck together. So when you move one way, it pulls the other way. It can cause a lot of problems. Not only that, now you add in the problem where you could have a blood vessel that comes through here. Now if that blood vessel comes through that area, it can get pinched off, and that can cause a problem. You can lose some feeling in your arm. You may sleep at night and your arm falls asleep. You add in a nerve going through that area, and that nerve can get stuck. And now you might have a zinger going down your arm every time you move something. Now traditional chiropractic is going to adjust the joint, not even address this problem. So it's going to be pulling that joint back out, not allowing it to move the way it should. Physical therapy is going to try to strengthen this muscle. You can't strengthen the scar tissue out of that because now the muscle's not working the way it should. I'm adding exercise to a muscle that's already not working properly. It's going to add more potential for injury and more long-term damage. Massage therapy is going to work a little bit. It's going to use massage and kind of rub this out, but it's not going to differentiate between layers. You can maybe work a deeper one, other one like that, but it's not going to pull them apart. With ART, I'm actually able to put my thumb here next to this, have you move in a certain direction so I can work through that, break up all the scar tissue that's cross grain, and keep the stuff that's with grain. But not only can I work this direction, but I can actually go here and work it in this way. So I can pull those muscles apart. When I do that, it can actually get a lot of relief. I can also make sure that the nerve isn't stuck and the blood vessel's not stuck to that muscle too. I can hold it in certain ways and stretch that nerve and do different motions. So the patient's going to be doing motions. They're going to be moving their arm, moving their leg, moving their head, different things like that during the treatment. So it's going to be much different than other treatments that you've had before. But it's going to get to the root cause of the problem, break up that scar tissue, get the motion back into those joints, and get you back to your active lifestyle, feeling better than you have in years.